Okay, okay. Sorry, guys. It's just signed contract right now. いや、ちゃうわ。Which one? Ah, yeah, yeah. How's it going, everyone? Hope no one, no one is coming to today's live streaming. Hey, I feel so, yeah, it's ah, it was so kinda, I feel relieved right now, so, yeah. How's it going, everyone? Oh, is that, is that hope? Let's check. Let's check my internet connection. Right now, できるな。So, my landlord thought wrongly that so, so my landlord so tried to take one more month rent by mistake. so, so yeah, I needed to clarify that I already paid the last in the this month's rent. Yeah. But his husband understand it quickly. He helped me. あれどうやったっけそっか。Yeah, it's okay. あれ Okay. Yeah, it's I'm tired. あれプライバシー unlisted? なんじゃそりゃ What is that? What? What? Is that what is that? I don't know. So, is that started right now? What's happening right now? So yeah, so あれ What? It's stupid. Why it said why my visibility was doing stupid? I don't know. こうなってんだ。大丈夫なそういや、そう、for unknown reason, my live stream was set to unlisted. Why? Did I start too earlier? I started just before 2 minutes. Does it? Is that stream doesn't handle my live stream? あ、大丈夫なんかな？ Is that working okay? Hope it's... あれ、どうやって変えるんやろ？ Can I change? もうアクション。ああ、大丈夫っぽいな。It looks like okay. It looks like okay. 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 ええわ。いやー、そう、どうしようかな。じゃあ、I feel I feel a bit lonely. なんでな ?Why does it say this? OK。ええか。なんでな ?Why does it say this? To be OK? Yeah, so, do you remember that? So, last week, so we have so water outage and it finally we fixed. So 2 days ago, yeah, it lasts 9 days. So yeah, it's so horrible. So and it seems like so yeah. So some construction garbage has been dumped illegally around the pipeline area. Yeah. Then this construction garbage did landslide and it break the water pipeline. Yeah. That's so and Georgian people were quite mad at it, but when it fixed, so seems like they are happy with the result. Not so many people are still mad at water company. Instead, they are posted thanks message. I can't I can't understand that. If if this is in Japan, so we Japanese are quite narrow. There should be more なんつうの恨みがましい should be there people quite still being mad. But anyways, yeah. Georgian people are quite, I don't know, chilled people. That's great. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so, なんやろな。そうや。I need to, so recently I realized that so I need to think about my plan. My plan after my life in Georgia. So I'm planning to continue living in Georgia for 1 year and a bit, but it should not. The prequel さん。Thank you so much. I don't know. Thank you for your support. It helps me. I appreciate it. そうそうそうそうそう。It seems like recently there are なんやろな。Recently Void Fogs だ。あれが Recently I saw the news that Barcelona people in Barcelona did なんやろ。なんつうの It's not a strike, but demonstration to protest, did protest for over tourism. So it seems like outbreak. Okay, it came now. It's okay. So interestingly, there are many countries has a digital nomad visa, but it seems like it started around 2000. So at that time, our world is more welcoming place for digital nomad or nomadic people. But recently, this trend will completely turn around. So yeah, it's getting a difficult world. So I wanted to travel other countries in Europe. So, but it's getting difficult. From income wise as well. It means so I don't have any house in Japan already, so yeah. I have no idea where I should live in Japan. Do you have idea for a good place to live in Japan? So yeah. Hey, Justin, welcome. Are you right now? Are you having a holiday? Hope you are good, doing good. How have you been? Yeah. So, after early access launch,なんやろうな。Kinda, not much to talk about. I'm sorry. But yeah, so basically I'm working working to complete per day. So yeah, that's actually I'm doing right now. So this week I'm making a new boss stage and just started to make a new boss character itself. So and it's so I need to I have a hard time to do character design or every design. Yeah, I don't know, so I'm having a difficulty, but need to need to push forward. But yeah, so yesterday I finished the weapon for new boss and it turned out it's a okay issue, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, still in the army. So it should be some holiday or some なんつうの short holiday or something, I guess. Just staying up late for a while. Ah, okay, okay. Ah, so not so it means you are not at holiday or something. So okay, just just living a military life at this moment. Okay, okay, that's tough. Have you already drop off from helicopter? It should be climax of your army life. So hope please don't get injured by that. We have a short break during December. Okay, that's right. So Justin, so do Naya, do you happen to know English Chinese translator of your friend of yours? Where the I need to do Chinese translation for first day. And currently, I only have only choice I have is to search for translator at Fiverr. Kind of. I found few people at Fiverr doing English Chinese translation for games. Yeah. Damn. I couldn't find English Chinese translator on Reddit. So yeah. It's on Reddit. Getting to game dev. We have Achawa. Okay. Yeah, it's there. Justin, can't really help with that. Sorry, I'm not good with translating either. Yeah, so how? How typically? How good? No. Justin, how will you learn Chinese when you are in school? Is that so? How many Chinese Singaporean people can speak read write Chinese fluently? Is that rare? How rare are they? I don't have any idea. But yeah. Okay. どうしようかな。消そう。About half are fluent from personal experience. It's interesting. So it means that so I know that so in Singapore there are so not Chinese descendant. I heard there are decent amount of Indian or Malay descendant people as well. So it means so I guess so you maybe it might not a Chinese class in high school. I don't know. キャットナップさん、Welcome. I have a question. Being a hikikomori, how did you avoid getting fat from lack of movement? This is a great question. I don't know. So I have a なんつうの I have a good amount of very fat. It's なんやろな。It's not good. So I really want to become healthy. So we should I tried to so little bit try to do exercise in room, but it's difficult, for lazy people like me. It's it's a shame. Just I'm Chinese, but I mostly use English, so my written Chinese has gotten bad. Yeah, I I feel it should be not easy to maintain. I don't know, so multiple language, I guess. I remember need to eating healthy and doing right exercises. So yeah, so I did it. So when I'm in Japan, so did exercises, but so small exercise. But after coming to Georgia, I kinda lost that good good custom. So it's a shame. And so, but so I had so I got sick after coming back to short Turkey trip. So yeah. Then I lost exercise custom more, but need to restart it again. Jones さん、Welcome. I wanna put your game on Switch. Yeah, I'd like to do that. So, but I don't know. So if you want to port consoles, you need to contact console maker and get license and get development kit and so, or you can contract with porting companies and such. In my case, I want to, so at least while I'm in Georgia, I can't get this development kit and such, so maybe I need to work with porting companies and such. 全スウェアなんやろな。 So, なんやろな。 So if you want to port consoles, you need to contact console maker and get license and development kit and so, maybe I need to work with porting companies and such. 全スウェア なんやろな。 So, 全スウェア So, if you want to port consoles, you need to contact console maker and get license and development kit and so, maybe I need to work with porting companies and such. 全スウェア it should be so some sort of threshold, I guess so. Your game needs to be needs to be selling enough, well, good enough for to cover your porting costs, of course. So I want to go to Switch, but it depends on Tuesday's sales on Steam. Honestly. But yeah, definitely want to. So Switch is but also, so Switch 2 will be released next spring, just at the same time as full stay full release. So maybe so there should be some change or something. So in which other? Aaron, Justin, I recommend you getting a yoga mat, the thick ones. Oh, interesting. You can do a lot with it, push-ups, sit-ups, and a lot of stretching. Yeah, that should be great idea. So in Japan, so we put off our shoes inside the house. So it means we can do that thing inside the house without yoga mat. But in Georgia, we are so kinda not the same as Japan, so maybe it's great to have yoga mat. But I just put yoga mat. I feel I will slack with doing exercise and just なんつうかな just waste yoga mat, I guess. もっちパンバスさん Be cautious about working in Scrum with sprints. Okay. I'm not quite sure with the context, but exert pressure? I'm not quite sure. Scrum is so some tool. Program for 何やったっけ Office or Office. I don't know. Justin keeps you fit and flexible from long hours of sitting. Yeah, I believe it should be very important. So yeah, I have I have a lot of things need to do list, but improving my English is also in the top of my bucket list, but I'm just slacking. Oh no. And also I need to go outside and I need to I need to make friends with Georgia people, but I'm just being inside. It's sad, but no, I will try. Katnopson, what is your favorite video game console? This is a interesting question. Ah, so it's a なんやろな。It's embarrassing, but so so I haven't touched consoles for long time. Yeah, can't say much about it. It's embarrassing. Nigsa. Are you still in Georgia? Yes, I'm in Georgia. Just survived 9 days water water outage. And Georgia has frequent water outage due to the lack of water pipeline maintenance. Justin, I can provide the right routine for you on Discord. Oh, thank you. So if it won't take a lot of time for you. Yeah, it should be very helpful. Thank you so much. Kingfisher-san, I was selling some old items online and yesterday I was on my way to meet a buyer and as I stepped out of the door, I dropped my phone and shattered the rear glass. Oh, it was unfortunate. So I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's a sad experience. What are you planning for that? So are you planning to restore, going to some restore shop or something? So it sounds difficult to fix it by yourself, I guess. Justin, I like to use a yoga mat since the floor is very hard. Yeah. Actually, yeah. So that makes sense. Willow-san, welcome. Need to come to Seattle and we will smoke a big joint and drink espresso. I call an Washingtonian speedballs. Okay. Seattle. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to travel the US at some point, but it's a now. there are no opportunity at this moment. Just anyways, it has been nice catching up. Yeah, thanks. Yes. See you later, Jose. Okay. Kingfisher-san, I will take the phone with me on my next trip abroad and try to find an affordable repair shop. Interesting. Too expensive to have it repaired in Finland. Do you travel abroad regularly? Which country is which country you can fix your phone cheaply? That's interesting. So East Europe, Turkey or something. そうか。どうしようかな。そう。イングリーさん、あれか、おはようございます。ヨコマンドさん、あれか、いやいや、I just signed new then renewed contract, so yeah, it was. I'm so relieved. そう。どうしようかな。So, as I said, so in Georgia you can live in Georgia 1 year without specific visa. Then I had a short trip to Turkey in last May, to renew this stay permission. It means I can live in Georgia by next May. So it means I need to do short trip again. And so I'm thinking of next time I want to go another country, another European country. Probably so. Next time, so I want to go to some indie game event. Yokomato-san, how about your water problems? I was out swimming outside yesterday. That's great. Yeah, so Yokomato-san, it was so horrible. So it lasted 9 days. Yeah, because it's not a normal water outage, but so it's a quite stupid accident. So some illegal construct garbage has been dumped near the water pipeline for a long time, and it finally did landslide and break this water pipeline. Then they needed to have 9 days to fix these problems. Yeah, it was horrible. I haven't had this much long water outage in Georgia. and in my life. And so, it's a bit そう悔しい。なんやろな。It's not avoid that. So, it's not so every people in Tbilisi were affected. Kind of so. I got a misfortune, nah, yeah, get misfortune. English is a long time ago I had a laptop repaired very cheaply in Singapore. Yeah, long time ago. How long? So I suppose, なんやろな。Yeah, Singapore is, I suppose it's the most, なんやろな。earning country in Asia, isn't that? So I feel it's not so cheap, I guess. Currently. Maybe. I don't know. At this moment. Roblox Sand さん Is it cold there? Vegan? No. It's so actually it's a なんやろ little bit colder than Japan, but not that different. I guess. But yeah, なんやろな。I feel it's so Georgia has a quite nice temperature throughout the year. Has anyone went to Gamescom in Germany ever? Yeah, Gamescom is the biggest gaming event in Europe, so maybe I want to experience it at some point, but so unfortunately, Stay is not selling well, so it's mentally hard to spend to justify this afford this trip. Yatnap-san, what do you think about Japan's weak yen situation? Yeah, so, I have not that specific knowledge about this topic, but so I'm very concerned about the direction of Japanese economics more than to currency at this moment. So I so it Japanese yen became cheap because they issued lots of yen during Prime Minister Abe's period. Started to print yen a lot at that moment. So some people say that it's good for Japanese economy for to export goods. But some people are afraid of the consequence, and I'm not quite sure, but so I just hope. Honestly, so do you know that so Steam pays you in US dollar, not local currencies. So it means I can live in Japan more comfortable when yen is weak. But so I don't know. So it might be good for my personal situation, financial situation, but so I'm a bit worried about the general economy of Japan. So I don't it has declined quite a lot. Yeah, it's actually a bit scary. Yokomoto-san, any Western style country is getting hit. What? So sorry, I'm missing context. No, getting hit. Can you explain Yokomoto-san? Why not, sir? Evan, what is your favorite game? Yeah, so when I was a kid, I played a lot of beaten up games. So I like a lot of beaten up games, but so if I need to raise one, so maybe Alien vs Predator was I enjoyed quite a lot. So there are so several games Alien vs Predator, I guess, but so this is one that Capcom made beat up game. Catnap-san, it would be great to see you at a gaming event, maybe with PlayStation related match. Yeah. So, Catnap-san, have you attended any gaming event ever? So, I haven't. So, I have attended comic market. Do you know? So, in Japan. It's a so kind of general doujin indie comic manga event in Japan. So, but it's quite different from the recent Western gaming event. So I don't know what kind of general sense of gaming events. So actually, so I've watched several videos on YouTube so about the gaming event, packs and such. So maybe it's difficult just having a booth of your game and let people play your game, and so it seems like so yeah. Then developers are trying to get feedback and wish list there. So yeah, but yeah, interesting. And そう、なんやろな。そう、First Day will be released in next April, April じゃない、next spring. That's my plan. And so, if you want to, if you want to participate in gaming events, so it was also appropriate time for your game. So after 5 years, after 5 years of なんやな、it's not appropriate to attend with your 5 years old game. It should be so more proper to attend, participate in gaming event with your newly released or almost released upcoming game. So it means I have a good chance with around next spring 2025. So I need to consider if I want to participate in. Well, and so Tokyo Game Show is so I can so attend for almost certainly I can attend to Tokyo Game Show with full stay. So it will so いつやったかな? I suppose it's a September or something. So I'm considering to participate it next year. But so どうしようかな。まずや。よ、コマンダーさん。Economic downturn is affecting all Western-style countries, as the American and allies is being rejected by the BRICS countries. Okay, okay. I'm not quite sure about that. So some countries of BRICS might be toward that direction. But I suppose many of BRICS countries are more intending to do business with both sides. So like US and its allies country and China, Russia, Iran side of countries. So India is quite a good example for that, in my opinion. They simply don't want to, I suppose so, they don't want to be forced to choose sides. So I heard that so it's so basically ASEAN countries' principle is trying to not to be forced to choose side. So I can perfectly understand that. Yeah. intention. I don't know, probably not interesting. Petrodollar is affected. Yeah, so I heard that so Saudi Arabia is trying to do something with this petrodollar thing. So it's a bit scary, actually. I don't know what will happen next.オーティン・テキサスさん。グッドモーニング。ウェルカム。Your commander さん。I want to say Japan selling of American bonds dollars. I want to say, so is that so your recommendation? I'm not quite sure. So, yeah. So, I haven't learned economics, so but recently I feel necessary to learn economy to understand current geopolitics situation and also our to understand our financial situation. It's a scary the scary era we are living. Think feature failure on the horizon. Yeah. I would say so. Japan traditionally sucks at changing current scheme by ourselves. So need to have outside force to change ad hoc scheme. Yeah. And so, so it's a Japanese political situation in Japan is quite so currently after the assassination of Abe, so Japanese political situation is quite I don't know. We lost direction actually, and so yeah, I see more horrible thing will happen in Japan. Hope it will build more stable new scheme in the future. Catnap-san, I went to a gaming event once. It was very crowded. It's better to have your own corner accorded with the organizers of the event. Indie games are very welcomed. Interesting. Is that so? Is that your local event or some more big event, international kind of? Yeah, it sounds good. And so I heard that so So if the event is too big, it's difficult for game devs to talk with publishers or something. It's difficult to build a connection. So I had so smaller event, local event should be better for building connection. Stupid magician さん。By the way, what do you think about the game engines other than Unreal? Great question. Great question. So, because it's very difficult to switch your game engine. But, do you know that Unreal Engine is just trying to become industry standard, so game engine for AAA quality kind of thing. So Unreal Engine basically doesn't care much about like 2D games and such. So recently I've realized that if you are small game dev, if you are or solo game dev, so you really need to be consider how you can reduce your workload to publish your game in reasonable time span. There. And so, first day took me at this moment 6 years probably. There. It's too much for. It's too long for professional game dev. Actually, so it's too risky. There. Then what to think about other game engines? Yeah. I believe so. Unity should be first option for game devs. So, but unfortunately, yeah. So unfortunate dramas around Unity from time to time. So the last one was horrible. Yeah. But still, so for solo game dev, probably the Unity gives you more option. So you can make 2D games with Unreal actually, but I don't know. It might be just grasses are greener in the next your neighborhood garden. And also, recently Godot is getting popular. But I have that still there are not a lot of solutions for porting Godot games to consoles at this moment. So you need to have you need to do more effort for putting to consoles if you are working with Godot. I believe there are no golden game engine or at this moment. Kingfisher-san, I wish that I had learned Japanese while at university instead of German. Lots of people in my country speak fluent Japanese. Really? And all I can say is こんにちは and 頑張ってください. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, so, but so, yeah, so, I believe so, learning Japanese, so, spoken, if it's just you can deal with only spoken Japanese, it might be good, but so, it should be so, requires so much effort to learn this kanji. It should be quite difficult. So I feel you. I feel sorry about that. Oh, why not, sir? I'm not up to date at the moment, but do you still live in Japan? Yeah, I came to Georgia. Georgia's a country. Last year in June. So, because so, my family in Japan needed to want to sell their apartment that I was living in. There, I need to get out from there. Then there, I just I just go abroad. I wanted to go abroad. Then came to Georgia. So already, so just 1 year since then in Georgia. Yokanda-san, I surprised you know what BRICS meant. It's nothing political. Let's hope deals keep going. Yeah. Thanks. So I'm interested in geopolitics and it's an interesting topic. Yokando-san, that's why the world needs Stay. Thank you. It's a great conclusion. We reached. But yeah, so it was shocking that Thailand and Malaysia are joining BRICS. It's so I don't know. I suppose so. They might be afraid that America, the US, is trying to provoke a war with China. I don't know. Of course, China want to is doing their activities. なんや doing just pushing forward, keep pushing. So yeah, it's a so Japan will do need will stand in the front line. There, I don't know. Maybe I need to have maybe I need to find so visa at some outside of Japan at some point. But yeah, it's horrible. Okay. だったかな So let's just do a little bit of work. を合わせとった。どうしようかな。そうか。Maybe it's better to. It's easier to copy this one and make it to upward. I want to make it upward version if I can. あれめっちゃ嘘間違った。So stupid. Can't believe. Want to this animation. Macy's Dev さん。なんか、Now that you have released Stay, what is next for you need to? Yeah, so Stay is still in the early access at this moment, so I need to do full release first, so yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. So just so I'm doing brainstorming for my next game, but so it's a are you a game dev message さん so it's a so you know it seems like have you read that how to market game or something so this indie game marketing gurus is saying that the most important thing is your game. Make sure to make a game that people are actively looking for. So it means coming up with game idea. Deciding what to make next is the most important thing by far. So I am I really need to deal with it carefully, actually. So, by the way, your commander-san, is that can we confirm that Mr. Trump will be elected as a president? Can we think that? Repstorm-san, everyone, こんにちは。What ideas do you have for your next game? My game has been going through 3 stages where I had to scale it down to be manageable. いやー、next game, as I said right now, it should be the most important and it decide everything of, it basically decides the result of your 3 years of your life from there. So I haven't fully committed to my next game's idea yet, but the first point I want to first condition I want to meet is that next game, I really want to finish it in moderate period of time, namely 3 years. I want to finish next game in 3 years. So yeah, first day took 6 years, and by the time of full release, it could become almost 7 years. So it was actually failure of my planning. Next time I want to finish my game in 3 years. But it means I need to change this style. So this style, kinda semi-realistic 3D realistic writing game. So I learned that it takes too much time for solo dev. So I should avoid this direction. And so I'm not I haven't decided yet, but probably I should go to maybe I should seriously consider to make 2D game for my next game. But I haven't tried it yet, so it might I need to test it. I'm not confident that if I can I can draw 2D games. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a really difficult, yeah, to decide next game idea actually. 山本さん, oh, you don't have idea. So recently, so I've had many news says that so Mr. Trump is leading with few points, with a few points. So, but yeah, I'm not not that familiar with the situation, but so. Also, I heard that there are plan B for Biden, Mr. Biden. So there are possibilities that they step step out and have another candidate. I honestly I can't believe that but some people say that. Some people are saying that. Repstone, I'm a solo dev too, so it needs to be fitting that size. Yeah, that's very important. So I believe so. So at some point, so I saw your game. Isn't that so? Is that so? Game relating to duck? Is it that? I remember that I saw some duck game before. Yeah, it's difficult, especially if you want to live on your game, want to be a professional game dev. Really, really, you need to be a few percent, upper few percent. So yeah, it's a horrible. ヤトナップさん、実は always remember to make a game you would like to play yourself. That's a key for doing a high quality game. Yeah, I agree with that. So, I suppose there are so small percentage of people might be able to make a game that they are not interested in. But yeah, I can't do that. So, only I need to make a game that I care. And that's worth for me to spend my lifetime. So that's my baseline. So yeah. But so it's a difficult. So some people recommend that you should make a game based on current trend, current popular game like Vampire Survivor Clone or something. But it's a yeah. If you are if you can feel passion about it, it should be great. But it's difficult for me. So I need to find my own way. Yokanda-san, I like the idea of a memory capsule. What would you create to surprise future self? Memory capsule? What is that? Sorry. What would you create to surprise the future self? That's so putting items inside the memory capsule and bury under the ground. Is that? Yeah, I haven't thought about it ever. So yeah, I don't know. I believe it would make future me feel miserable without my intention, but just simply make myself miserable in the future, I believe. ヨガンダさん、you know the things kids very digs up as adults, but for video games design. Interesting. But yeah, so actually, so I I took note everything that so when I came up so any ideas relating to game or anything, I I've written down. I've taken notes of them, and it's kinda memory capsule for me. And when I checked that of my old note, it makes me feel horrible. Honestly, it's a kinda interesting and actually it's a kinda not bad, but so yeah, makes me so miserable that I couldn't materialize that idea. Or funny that was a bad idea. Repstone-san, if you are into 2D game development for your next game, I recommend using Asperite for pixel art style graphics and Godot game engine, which is more simple than Unreal and better license. Yeah, so actually, so I'm considering to check Asperite first. So I maybe it's not correct, but I just feel so pixel art could be more time efficient than non-pixel art. So normal drawing. In pixel art, so having less palette looks kinda good. But when we draw it with limited palette, it feels a bit not. It requires artistic sense more. I don't know. That's just my仮説 hypothesis, but I need to try that. But yeah, so yes, that is correct. And so Godot ね、so yeah, I believe that's right. So Unreal has lots of unnecessary things for 2D games, and their development direction is just looking for to make great looking 3D games, realistic looking 3D games. そう、なんつうのそう、lots of overhead. But so, it's I'm not I'm not sure if I should switch to change game engine at this moment. So probably next game, I want to try 2D, learn 2D first. Then for my second next game, maybe it might be time to change game engine or something. And also I learned that maybe it's better for you to build your brand, to make kind of consistent types of game. So to build your brand, establish your brand. So it's like So it says that if you are having, if you are artist and have Instagram, you should make your Instagram timeline looks consistent first. Then it makes people want to follow you or something. So yeah. Yeah, but if you are talented, you don't need to do that. Honestly. Yeah, it's horrible. I don't know. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I don't have enough talent. Webstone-san, yes, that is correct. I decided to make 3D rendered video and 2D gameplay mechanics. This way it fits my size. That is manageable. Interesting. So how do you render your 3D assets? So inside the game engine, the concept trailer can still be found by searching Project Red Veins of Buncher on YouTube. That's great. 何だっけ Is that a dark game? Yeah, that's what I believe this will show. これか。This is Georgian. うわ、最悪。Some people might find the following videos disturbing. あ、ちゃうか。Sorry. You are not making dark game. I'm sorry about that. Project Red. Looks like a horror game. Is that a Godot game? Are you using Godot engine? Yeah, sorry. It said Unreal Engine 5. So is that so? So is that so for just for trailer and are you making 2D 2D horror games with 3D cinematics, 3D cutscene or something? That's interesting. And so, are you making 2D games with Unreal Engine 5? 横本さん、Future Need hates past need. Yeah, I can't say hate, but so. Yeah, なんやろな。it's a kinda doing small with self small. キャトナンプさん、It would be nice if the next game features some of the characters of Prestay, such as Robo or Suzumu. Yeah. Okay. I haven't. I didn't think about it, but so that might be interesting. That was the idea. Webstorm star, I rented the video in Blender. The video playback is a gameplay mechanic. Okay. You are supposed to find details in the video. It sounds very interesting. This was rendered in Unreal. Okay, so are you still making this game, but so changed it? なんや。So you decided to render it in Blender since then. Yeah, it looks great. Toby Montos さん。あらが。Reminds me was OPT by Hideo Kojima. Yeah, looks great. 横本さん、very atmospheric. Yeah, I agree with that. Horror is a great genre. Just to not make it confusing. Currently, I render videos in Blender, but this trailer was made in Unreal. So, that's interesting. So, it means you are using EB render in Blender. So in Unreal Engine, you can use Niagara particle system and such, but you can't use it. You need to do different things in Blender, so you need to learn Blender quite a lot. So I don't have much of I only have knowledge to make assets in Blender, but don't know other things outside of making assets. So yeah, that's interesting. It seems like Blender is progressing a lot, so evolving a lot. It looks interesting. Okay. Okay. So it's getting late and so sorry, I need to I need to cook. So I need to boil cabbage and such, so yeah. So thank you so much for watching today's live stream, everyone. So I don't know. Prep Storm さん. Yes, Blender gives me direct animation control, which is a bit more hard in Unreal. Yeah, I agree with that. So it's quite tedious to, yeah, so it will change a bit different from Blender and inside Unreal. So yeah, I agree with that. It was a better idea, a bit more hard. Yeah. Okay, that's great. So maybe so yeah, I need to learn from you about the brand. あとや、ザンケブラン、イングリッシャーさんも、横本さん、キャットナフさんも、ありがとうございます。See you next Wednesday, ブラン。バイバーイ。いや、プレップストームさん、See you next